All right, we live yet? And we're live!
I'm a switch.
All right, we gotta move the camera.
No, move cameras.
Oh, Tom's just gonna switch over there.
Switch over here.
Now, you may be noticing, however, has 0 people. There's nobody watching you. We'll see what happens is when we go live, people get notifications to subscribe to the channel.
Oh, okay.
But
I think I'm on your channel.
but it's like 5 people. I mean, it just depends. I mean, it's a long show. It's basically just for us to, I thought we got 2 people going on.
Fuck you, man. For a while there, it was just an excuse to eat wings.
Right. We just really excuse to get out of the house. Well, I mean, get out of the house. Well, I am technically out of the house. His house is over there, but
I need to get out of the house because I spend all work from home all.
Tom's working from home and get the babies and shit like that.
Did you ever try those spicy hot wings? What they do?
We did. We had that one episode where we ate fucking hot shit.
Yeah.
Hey Pete, what's up, buddy? Pete's listening. That's cool. We had
super hot stuff. Ghost chilies and
Someone's here.
And hot sauces and then hot peppers, hot candy.
Damn, that shit.
dude, that hot candy we yacked, man. It was so gross.
That hot candy was just disgusting.
It was like you ever had like a fucking like a butterscotch, but it was like the hottest thing in the world. It's like that. It was like so ridiculous.
It's like a rancid cinnamon butterscotch.
Right, that was so fucking horrible, man. All right, let's see here. Oh, so we're back. It's Friday the 15th of November. Man,
it's currently 20 degrees outside.
There's Big Johnny lost his poker game.
What's up, motherfuckers?
What's up, son? We're down 1 today. Julia is joining us in the studio audience. The studio audience.
Warm hell, it's too colder than 2 jiggles and a jackrabbit's ass in this motherfucker.
That's not it's not our breath you're seeing. It's just the regular stuff. Well, as you guys may know, if you watched the game last night, this is all about Myles Garrett right now. So this is the Myles Garrett show.
Quite a slobber now.
It was beautiful. That was
because someone actually took the time to
they commented on your shit?
No, just to set up to where we can have a podcast on an actual podcast platform.
Whoa.
Give me a minute, let me figure this shit out.
Well, the one on Podbean is cool, but I need to get the one is like $10 a month. And the one
all right, we are officially welcome to us.
This is 24, bro.
24.
Welcome to the STD podcast, episode 24.
All Myles Garrett all the time. Dude, so
look, I don't see anything wrong with what that dude did.
All right, so for those 2 people out there who don't know what we're talking about, yesterday the Browns kicked the fucking shit out of the Steelers, baby. That was one of the best games
both figuratively on the playing field and literally.
Yeah, so
they were hauling motherfuckers off left and right.
So what happened was Myles Garrett was attacked by Mason Rudolph. He tried grabbing his helmet and twisting it off and ripping his head off and decapitating him. And then he kicked him square in the fucking nuts with a goddamn cleat. Okay? And you're going to tell me that there's no provocation? So what I'm going to do, Steeler fan, okay, Stu, if you're listening to any of those guys, I'm going to walk around fucking Pittsburgh, kick everybody in the fucking nuts, put on a helmet, say shake it, and then fucking have them hit me in the head, see what they do. Yeah, it's fucking, that's how it is. Don't be fucking with me in this goddamn, Myles Garrett committed assault. He could have been killed. Well, yeah, you know what? The garage could fucking blow up right now, too, and they all die. A nuclear missile could hit the White House.
Not only that, he hit him with the soft part of the helmet.
Right.
If he really wanted to fuck him up, he would have hit him with the crown of the helmet and really fucked him up.
Right, and then he gets killed.
Not only that,
Nice.
Look, man, it wasn't that bad. They made it out to be a lot worse than it really was.
I mean, the suspension's probably deserved. Okay, he was kind of but you got to fucking suspend Mason Rudolph for 3-4 games. Pouncey deserves the exact same fucking suspension because for those of you,
I ain't never seen somebody throw someone on the ground, punch and kick him. Yeah, in a football game.
Yeah, so after Myles bopped Rudolph on the head with his helmet, fucking here comes Pouncey kicking him in the goddamn face 3-4 times. And people are like, whoa, he's defending his QB. Fuck that. Myles Garrett was just defending himself after he got jumped by 3 fucking Steelers. So that argument holds no weight either. So come at me again, all you fucking idiots out there who think it's a fucking whatever. Okay, Myles Garrett is the best Brown of all time now, and this is all about 90 fucking 5. This is the year we graduated high school.
This motherfucker's wearing 2 jackets talking about the one.
95 right there. Myles fucking Garrett.
That's sweatshirt.
Well, it's cool. It's cool. It was a joke. But my rant's like losing viewers. We got 2 people there.
Yeah, because you're screaming at shit.
It's probably blowing up the mic. We never really did do sound shit.
Don't forget the fact that he literally was like stomping on his face.
All right, so who is the chick?
This is Julia. This is Kayla's old friend from back in the day. She's maybe good friends too. Friends on Facebook.
Okay. I was just wondering. It ain't too often you got a chick over there rolling a blunt and shit. It was kind of weird. I was perplexed.
It does seem like I hired her, especially 2-year-old ones. And that
You should have. You know what? You hire people to cut your grass. You should hire people to roll your grass. So.
Well, if I did all that though, then I have to smoke with them constantly. So it's like, you know what I mean?
You smoke with everybody constantly.
True.
You call people pussies if they don't want to smoke with you.
Right. But I don't need it's not a position they need to fill. Like I have fucking volunteers.
No, the first time I met you, we were moving Kayla in the rain, and you were smoking blunts, complaining because we were taking too long smoking a blunt.
You guys did take forever that day, though. God, that sucked when Kayla moved over there.
So,
moving in general just sucks.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
raining. It was raining.
I hate moving.
Tom, how was your week?
What happened? I don't know.
Well, there was Veterans. Was this a Veterans? It's
It was
been a-
Veterans Day, yeah. Did you do anything?
Did y'all get your free shit?
Not to do any free shit, because I didn't feel like going out and messing with the crowds.
I went.
You drive past every place, it's just crowded full of veteran license plates.
To we went to the Denny's. Okay.
So you didn't hit anywhere up though?
Nope.
You can get Starbucks free coffee.
Nope.
All right.
We went to.
No, made my coffee at home in the morning, and I was pretty good after that.
I
so.
took the kids in the morning before school.
You took them to Denny's.
We went
I
to
saw
Denny's,
that.
yeah. And man, I'll tell you what, we were there for like an extra 20 minutes. The Denny's, the management and the people who run it, the front end.
Not prepared.
Oh, dude! Wait, just in general, it wasn't just because of veterans. There's the normal amount of people there, but they just didn't know how to bill. They were having issues with the food. There was just fucking clown shoes, and it's not the first time it's been like that before. That Denny's is the one I had like wallet stolen almost back in the day. Remember that? Ever talking about that story?
No.
Well,
Where's the ashtray?
where's the ashtray? I don't know. Fuck. I couldn't find that red one earlier. Shit, let me find something here. Hold on.
So back to you. How was your week?
It was all right.
Just chilling, huh?
Just chilling, trying to stay warm.
Trying to stay warm.
Yeah.
It got cold quick.
The cold snap.
Like I walked outside and realized how cold it was. I was like, "Fuck!"
Did you see that beam?
We live in Cleveland. I put my shorts on and went to work like a real man should. But
I had my shorts on, but I was indoors.
well, the wife and daughter are both freeze babies, and I cannot sleep in a hot environment.
Yeah.
It's torture too.
I like a cold room and a warm bed.
So I gotta have like shorts on. I gotta sleep with the window open. And,
You do the 1 foot out.
oh yeah, you gotta
I was just-
it's just
one
that
foot on.
temperature gauge.
Right.
It's like, all right, it's getting a little dip.
I was literally
Right.
just doing that when I had to take a nap. Like after I got back from
You
Michigan.
didn't have to take a nap.
Motherfucker, I got 3 hours sleep last night. I had to take a nap, bro, and fall asleep and shit. So I got many stories from yesterday too. Only a couple I'll tell on the air, but we was waiting to leave. Well, there's a specific story I was gonna tell. Hold on, let me figure out which one I was
Oh no, we're getting to you, Joe. We're getting to you.
gonna
Give me a minute.
finish
Yeah.
So Pat, how was it? Oh wait, never mind.
It was good.
So let's skip to me because y'all always skip me anyways. Let me tell you about my
We
week.
have to talk about what happened to Pat today. Pat's not here because he's with Melissa. Now, you may have seen Melissa on the show before. She's a nice lady. Pat, if you're out there, you just got to show
He
up.
got a girlfriend that was like, man, fuck y'all lame sitting in a garage talking and shit.
Right? He's like, I like my girlfriend right now. We're in that beginning part of the relationship where everybody's still in love. We want to be around each other and shit. No, you didn't marry motherfuckers.
So I got T-boned.
T-Bone.
Yeah,
Yeah, so, you were here last week,
my
right?
77-year-old man, bro.
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened to me?
Great
He was
Dawn.
looking the other way and he turned right into me. And I jumped out the car and I'm ready to get pissed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready to cuss. I love my truck. You hit my fucking truck. I jump out. He's a 77-year-old man shaking. My first thing is like, this dude can't have a heart attack on him.
Yeah.
Did you need him in the nuts and fucking hand him a football?
No, I couldn't even get mad because I was afraid he was going to have a heart attack. Like, I could never get an insurance claim against the dead dude.
That's true.
They would never fucking fix my shit.
Well, you did against the estate.
Yeah, the estate on.
Yeah.
So they valued my truck at $2,600.
Okay.
That's what they said my truck was worth.
The truck is
You've seen my truck.
about $1,500.
It ain't even worth that.
Right.
No, I mean that's worth about $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen your truck before. It's man, I would,
They told me what it was
Runs
worth. I was
great.
like, okay, we'll go with that.
I would definitely give you $9,000 for that truck for sure. I mean, it's not here now, but I would.
It's the nuts. The nuts is what they
Right.
value.
They're all golden.
But yeah, so
So did you get a new car?
no, hell no, I ain't buying a new car.
I mean, new vehicle, new
No,
truck.
no. I'm just gonna fix my truck.
Well, you got over here, so
Okay.
you don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I drove my truck.
Figure it out.
It ain't too bad. It's just the fucking driver's side.
Leave it later until so I can use it real quick.
Which side did you get T-bone on?
My side.
Okay, so you always drive
Hey, check
left
it out.
now. Now the truck's just like,
Yeah, but check it out. I'm eating my breakfast sandwich on my way to work. I just got $70 buying a 1 liter to go to work. and his truck hits me. My sandwich goes flying. I lost a piece of sausage
No.
until like 2 days ago. I found that one. I'm just like, oh, that's my sausage from the car accident. Like, it's really a fucked up thing. I mean, I wasn't hurt. Just the next day, every bone in my body fucking, it felt like I got hit by a
The
truck.
nice thing, it's been so cold out, you can just warm up the sausage. It's been refrigerator
It would
temperatures all
probably,
week.
yeah, it would probably have still been good. I just
Right.
tossed it away. But yeah, so I went and I got a fucking sinus infection that took me down for a few days.
Yeah, that sounds like residuals of the car accident.
Yeah, I think so. So, you know, life's been good, man. Life's been fucking wonderful.
Great.
And then I had my wife fucking making fun of me because I had a man cold.
So,
Like, bitch, you don't work outside in the cold like I do. If I tell you I ain't going to work because it's too fucking cold and I'm sick, let that be, because you know what? I'm out here really working. I'm not standing behind the camera saying, say cheese, and thinking I'm doing something for the fucking world, okay? I really do man work.
Photographers are needed. I mean, somebody needs to take a picture of the 2-year-old standing next to that giant number 2 going like this that they don't want to take.
that's a sweet picture. And then 5 minutes later, they're screaming.
Right.
Because they're
She
done.
takes school pictures for a living. That's what she does.
Okay, so 15-year-old.
Man, if we were gonna have no offense to Sarah, she's a wonderful lady. But man, if we're talking about something that nobody wants in 2019, school photography. Like, dude, I mean, literally, I take a picture of the picture and that's it. That's all I need. Like, I don't need to.
People still buy the shit.
I know because they
They
get
really
guilted
do.
into it. They get guilted into it.
Well, it's like packages. So now you need just to get the digital images, they got to charge because it costs her money to even do that.
And what they do though, right? School pictures and giant watermark over the front of it,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
can't take the picture of it. I mean, people. I mean, okay, this is.
If it's a really crappy website, you could just go into the website code and pull the images.
Well, dude, it's like fucking.
We're not all hackers, Tom.
Hey, just saying.
Did you ever find the ashtray?
I didn't just check it before. We can get a company. I mean, I guess I could get it. The kids are sleeping. Everybody's so tired. Yeah, so we didn't. So yesterday, all right. There's a company called Americab. Now, Americab, I'm not going to endorse you on the show. I endorse a lot of things. You know, I endorse
Weed.
Yeah, I endorse weed, different blunt wraps, fucking
Weed.
Dairyman's iced tea, and
More
shit,
weed.
and a lot of weed too.
Iced tea.
All right, so
and weed.
here's the. Let me lay this out. Some of
And
this,
not cutting his own grass.
some of this shit was on Facebook, right? All right, so here's the deal. We by the time we figured out where everybody was and shit, it was like fucking 12:30, 1 o'clock. We met up in Cleveland. One of the people in our group got lost, and we ended up finding them eventually. But we're at the Clevelander, and okay, it's like 1 o'clock. It's time to go home. We're tired. Uber, $89 from downtown to here. That Uber ride is normally like $20, $21, whatever.
That's a lot.
That's in fucking insane. So I wait an hour, or a half
What day
hour.
was this? Was Thursday?
This last night.
Last night.
If
So-
only
so
you knew
game.
somebody who lived downtown in Cleveland. Like, it's the weirdest thing. I mean, you think you would know somebody who perhaps lived on Payne Avenue who was like fucking 5 minutes
2
away.
o'clock in the morning, you come out.
Do you understand what the word insomniac means? I don't sleep.
I posted on Facebook. Nobody man.
I spend like an hour a day on Facebook. My life is not Facebook.
Yeah, I come back to Facebook, a couple times a day, and it's like, oh, there's 89 more messages in the
Oh, the
guys'
group chat?
Oh, we chatted. Our
Right.
chat is fucking crazy.
So I
That's
just like
why.
ignore all that. Like, what are we doing today?
Well, that's because
Fuck what y'all are talking about. What are we doing today? Say.
Yeah.
so okay. So I called. So
Why is she over there and not over here? I mean, we have an open chair.
she just want to be on camera. She can. Just does no pressure environment. If you want to join us, you can. You know how it goes.
It's just weird that you're sitting over there where there's a perfectly good microphone and chair.
What's even funnier, she's sitting over there
I'm just gonna keep
she's
bringing
watching
it.
the podcast.
Right, she's watching.
Are you seriously watching
I
this
heard-
on your phone?
That's awesome.
Well, I heard Joe's voice with
What
a
the
2
fuck
second.
kind of bullshit is that over there?
I heard him with a 2-second delay
It's like
on her phone.
it's like the year is 1985. I'm holding a giant TV studio with a horrible antenna going over the thing, and I'm sitting in the Bozo the Clown audience, and everybody's looking at me like, "Why the fuck are you watching a TV show?" Oh, dude, you ever heard of the Bozo the Clown show? You know who Bozo the Clown is? You ever heard of that?
The 80s clown.
Yeah. It was a clown. They based the Krusty the Clown show on The Simpsons off of it.
Okay.
Bozo was on every morning, 7 o'clock, Channel 9, WGN. I think WGN still Superstation, WGN.
Yeah.
Out of Chicago, and to get on the Bozo show, you had to. Look at this fucking guy. It looks like a. I don't know what he looks like. I'm not. But anyways, nice. I like this guy. But so to get
What
on
did you say?
A penguin.
the penguin.
Fuck you.
You mean the penguin from Batman?
No,
Or-
a hood.
You know what?
He's wearing
I
a
like
hood.
Katie.
What am I saying?
Has always referred to me as the penguin.
Yeah.
Because I'm short and I waddle when I
I
walk.
wasn't even thinking of the bat.
And my feet kind of go out like this.
That was a weird movie.
The penguin?
Yeah.
Batman.
Not the penguin in the movie.
Batman Returns.
Was that the, which
With
was,
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito as the
oh, I
penguin.
like that one.
Roach for somebody.
That was a weird one. That was a
Now you're throwing roaches at us.
that was a Tim Burton movie.
How old are you?
21.
Fucking millennial.
I mean, I'm a millennial, so
I
whatever.
know technically they say I am, but I'm not. I don't have nothing in common with these shitheads.
I'm Gen X.
I'm a Gen Xer.
Gen X run shit, yo. Yeah, the boomers are fun. What was I lost track.
Boomers?
Stuff lost.
We were talking, originally it was $89 for a cab
Oh, yeah,
to go from
$89.
downtown to here.
So I wait about a half hour. You know, it's like, okay, still $89, whatever. So I was like, fuck it. I call America. There's a couple different cab companies in the book. I should have known by their 1.9 out of 5 stars on the whatever Google rating
Google
system.
ratings.
That was complete fucking trash. But I called the guy up. He's like, okay, to be about $35, $40, we're about 45 minutes behind. I was like, fuck it, you know, I'll wait 45 minutes to to do this because I don't want to fucking pay $90 for a goddamn Uber. So I said, okay. So we wait around. Nothing. And fucking I call him out, hour in. It's like, yeah. He's like, 13 minutes out. I was like, okay. He's like, and then I call him again, like 20 minutes. I'm like, dude, where's this at? He's like, well,
At this point, it's an hour and a half.
right. So it's pushing the bar's closed. You know, the fuck it's 2:30. You know. So I was like, fuck it. I just want an Uber. It was like $40. And I just fucking got the Uber like 3 in the morning, whatever, 3:30 in the morning, whatever the fuck time it was.
Yeah.
Man, I was so fucking tired. It was ridiculous. I got up because I had to take.
And neither one of these shitheads were like, you know who lives down here? Let me message him and see if he's up.
And his broke ass truck
I had Sarah's car.
that always turns left.
They don't always turn left.
Well, now it's bent in half. And so now the front of the
Actually,
truck is always
It
looking
fucked
left.
his truck up way worse than it fucked my truck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my truck's old school. His truck's one of the new ones.
Yeah.
So it damn near fell apart. Like he almost lost
so
a
it's a
bumper and shit.
75-year-old man driving a new truck.
77-year-old man. He had a trailer attached with a whole bunch of fucking lawn equipment in the fucking snow.
the blood-
Why the fuck do you have lawn equipment in the snow, bro?
He probably snatched it off.
Oh, I felt bad for him. That's why I was like, dude, it's okay. We just need to exchange information. Don't panic. He's like, oh my God, I've never been in an accident before. I'm like, dude, you're fucking ancient. I'm sure you got in an
Yeah.
accident before.
Back in my day.
He was like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking built to last. I'm all right.
I got airbags all around.
I am an airbag, motherfucker. But yeah, it's just. Oh, by the way, December 17th, Tsunami is going to come to the show.
Okay, sweet.
She's going to be a guest on the show.
She's funny as fuck too. So that'd be.
He said he's going to try to make it to a show. I contacted a bunch of people to come out and be on the podcast. Nobody wanted to. They would like to sit in the audience and watch it on their phones and guess shit, I guess. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm just going to keep fucking with you the whole night now because you called me a penguin. And I don't appreciate that very fucking much, okay?
easy done. Advanced.
She's going to be like, I don't like that big angry
That's just
guy.
the compression. Squeezing.
Good person stocks.
It's nice and warm in here, okay?
Look like one eyeball.
So obviously you made it home, but so you call him when?
It was. I can show you the fucking log. Let's
When was the first call to America? And then when did you finally have to get somebody else?
I can give you all that. Well, obviously, I
Downtown.
can't give you the Uber history because I didn't do that. But I could.
Now, did you rate the Uber 5 stars?
The guy was actually really cool. His name was Cedric. He's a Vietnam vet. I thought for the first time in years I talked about the VA.
Yeah.
So like when you're on a vet, you know, the first thing you do, you talk about it. Where do you work? Oh, where's the VA? Blah, 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 blah. We start yapping.
So, wait a minute.
Oh, wait, I shouldn't be saying that. No,
When you have a vet, you don't talk about the VA.
no, we do. All the time. Like
Oh,
that's
Yeah.
because it's just habit. You know, you want to promote your agency. I mean, if you're talking about if you were talking about freaking Chinese food. I mean, I'm not saying you necessarily because you don't give a fuck about these guys, but normal people who want to promote the business. So it's like, oh, let's talk about Asian food. You jump in and be like, oh, I work Asian restaurants, very good, and shit like that. You know what I mean? What was I doing?
You were checking the logs.
log.
You're checking the
Oh, that's
logs.
right, the phone call.
Like when did you start calling where I want to get home, and when did you actually like get in a car to go
All
anywhere?
right, let's see. Yesterday. What was it?
When you
First
could have just
day?
called Don.
All right, the Jason Grenfell.
The fucked up thing is I was up at that hour.
You were up at 2, 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
I
I was
was
up.
gonna sleep 6 hours already, 5, 6
This
hours.
is one of those things where the guy's like, "Oh, you're right, sure, I got you. What's up? You should call me." And then you try calling the next time. Man, I was
No, I'm
sleeping.
seriously up all hours of the night. It don't bother me.
Well, now you know.
Well, what do you do all night? Just play fucking, Tomb Raider or some shit? What's up with this?
No, I
Right
can't
now, any
sleep, man.
PlayStation?
PS1. Remember the
I just
PS
had
memory cards like that
insomnia.
big?
Yeah.
With 8 megabytes of shit.
Right.
I literally just sit there and flip through channels and shit. I have insomnia. I can't sleep at night.
You know what helps sleep?
Oh, here we go.
Wait.
No, I've always been like that. I've never been a sound sleeper. Like I'll sleep an hour and I'm good.
Oh, there's no comments. We still haven't seen 4 people. But I was gonna promote it on there's a new North Olmsted page on Facebook. It's called
What's it called?
North Olmsted Secret. No, not North Olmsted Secret. It's North Olmsted.
I've been a part of that one. That's some weird stuff in that one.
Yeah, these guys are weird. They're fucking weird, but I mean, it's audience, man. It's listeners. It's like people are like, oh, I'm not gonna endorse the white supremacist voters. Well, they sure as hell take their votes, don't they? It's not like, oh, you know what? Take off 27 votes because those guys are racist. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I want that. I want
we're not going to count Alabama.
Right? You know what I mean? That's why I love people.
Those electoral votes gone.
People fucking the fucking trial's starting this week. The hearing.
Impeachment.
I mean, it's like it's just gonna cost like $6 billion. They ain't gonna do
Are you
shit.
gonna do shit?
Because literally the numbers don't work. Because to impeach, you have to have what 2/3 of Congress and 40%
So
of
the
states.
House starts it. They're doing their hearings and whatnot. And then if they approve to impeach, it goes to the Senate, which is controlled by the Republicans. They're like, oh, he did nothing wrong.
Right? It's just it's so fucking pointless, but they're gonna do it anyways. And then we had some new candidates in the race this week. Deval Patrick,
Who's that?
some random guy from Massachusetts. I don't know what the fuck he's entering now. It's like you got guys like fucking.
The race shouldn't even have started yet. They shouldn't even Trump's been campaigning since he got inaugurated, but everyone else, for the Democrats, they've already started their campaign trail stuff. Because Yang has been doing this stuff, but the election's not for another year out.
Oh, what do you mean? Fucking the first primaries are in January, February. That's 3 months away.
Right, but the actual real election. So we should actually have. They should start it Halloween of
Well, you should really
the
have.
election year.
You should have one primary day, like say May or whatever, and then then the general. But this whole fractured year bullshit, because you got so many different. I mean, it's kind of interesting with the different strategies, but why of campaigning? Should I go for
years of campaigning, and we have to live through the ads and all this other stuff.
Well, thank God Ohio's not a swing state. I mean, that's the one plus about being a red state and a Trump state this year is we're not going to have all these goddamn commercials this year. I'm Donald Trump. Right? Thank God. Because I was so done with that, bro.
We're still going to have them, though.
Because there's still Cleveland or Ohio still has a lot of Democrats.
Well, I mean,
so you're still gonna have them fucked up ads.
I think there was something.
Donald Trump wants to build a wall. We say, fuck your wall.
Yeah. Well, I think there was something where, for the last 100 years, something like that, every time Ohio, someone won Ohio, that's the person who got president. So something like that. Either Ohio or Florida.
They used to say, so as Ohio goes, so goes the election.
Right.
All right, let's see. There was what the fuck was the name of the other North Olmsted?
No, don't said cats.
No, I don't think the show.
What is your obsession with cats?
There was. Cannabis-induced emphysema. But we're gonna keep that on the DL because we need the shit to be legal. Right? And if they find out, I don't have emphysema, but I don't want to get looked at because say the article comes out and they're like, marijuana activist Joe Burrell found emphysema. That's not going to be good pub for the thing. It's like when Atkins had a heart attack and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
His fucking heart was blowing up. Do you remember there was a story in New York City, man? They were on the 9th floor of this apartment building, okay? And there's this guy selling this thick glass, like this is the thickest glass in the world.
Oh yeah, he ran up into
Dude,
yeah.
So he runs into a full force, poof, goes right through the glass and falls 9 stories down to his death. Now that's tragic, but man, that's funny as fuck. Like if I want to go, I want it to be like that, like just something so fucking random. Like he's always electrocuted at a pickle festival or just some stuff. Hey, like what the fuck? Yeah,
I think you're the only person who ever wants their pickle electrocuted, Joe.
There's national everything day last
that
week.
one.
Oh yeah. Why is there a national something for everything?
It's everything now.
Well, I mean,
I don't mind the months. Like if it's important and it deserves a month, get a month.
Can we get a national smack-a-bitch day?
They call that she's a women's activist.
Who?
She likes women's rights. Like you can't be hitting chicks and shit.
Who? Like I didn't. There's a lot of bitches I know that don't have vaginas, bro. I said smack a bitch day. I didn't say smack a female.
Oh,
day.
you said smack a bitch as in even the term female is kind of offensive. You're supposed to say lady. Nice.
Look, if
Breasted
people are looking at
Americans-
me to not be offended, they're looking at the
Yeah, shit
wrong
all over
person.
yourself, buddy.
Breasted American.
I'm going to offend somebody. That's who I am. I'm okay with that.
Is that just your general presence offensive? What was it? I can't. Oh, that was going to look up the North Stick.
Was you offended by National Smack a Bitch Day?
I wasn't even paying
She
attention.
doesn't pay attention. Nobody ever does.
How are you watching us live
She-
and on the
No,
phone and
I
still
know.
not paying
She's
attention?
got a 10-second delay. She didn't get to that part yet.
I
Oh,
didn't get to that part yet.
Well, let me know in 10 seconds if you were offended.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. No, don't say uncensored. That was the one.
Is that the one?
Yeah, this one, like, I could
Tired of moderators. Posts.
We'll talk shit about the group before we go into their.
So are you really a woman or female activist?
I wouldn't say like female activist.
I was exaggerating.
I work for Planned Parenthood, so I'm like all about reproductive health and stuff.
You know, there's a
Planned
girl.
Parenthood's actually not a bad agency because there's a lot of women who just can't. I mean, look, there's
They
people
need-
my age who can't afford healthcare. You know what I mean? And like, say, I got, say I'm having a baby or there's some issues, or say I don't even know I'm pregnant. I'll find out something. Where do I go? You know what I mean? There's no place to
Dude, if
go.
we found out you were pregnant, we're instant millionaires.
Obviously, saying
What was
this
the
to
movie
the
where Arnold
guys.
Schwarzenegger got pregnant?
Oh,
Junior?
Junior, yeah.
do you remember Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That was a good movie. They're remaking it.
Oh,
They
they-
should remake it with
That
with
actually-
The Rock and Kevin Hart.
That actually is not a bad movie to remake. Is Twins, because that movie was fucking hilarious. You ever seen that? Danny DeVito.
Yep.
In the movie, for those of you who haven't seen Twins, in the movie they take 6, genetically superior men and put all their sperm into this fucking cocktail and then slam it in this chicken in artificial insemination process.
Slam it in.
Now, see, Smack a Bitch Day, way less offensive.
Way less.
So after she's knocked up through the process, they have the super baby, but there's a mutated gene and it has Danny DeVito, so they're twins, Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. But it's a good movie.
So the twin, so he got all
One
the
twin
good
has all the
genes.
good genes, one twin has all the bad genes.
Right.
You managed to fuck up and not tell the whole plot of the story, there,
Right.
bro. You got the super banging a chicken and ram it up inside a chicken. That's as far as you got.
I want to give away the whole plot. You know what I mean? What if someone wants to watch a movie? All right, let's see.
No spoilers. It came out in 1992.
And I always love that when people are like, "Oh, don't ruin the movie for you." It's like, bro, it's like 4 years later, dude. Like, you got 2 weeks.
So have you signed up for Disney Plus?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They
so,
said
so this week, that was actually something I did this week. Was I dropped Netflix? I have it through the end of the month because it's the.
Why would you drop Netflix?
Because all the good stuff we liked on it was kind of like Marvel and Disney type things. And then we've got the Amazon Prime, and so through that we got Stars for like a couple extra dollars a month. So drop that. Still have Prime now, and then picked up Disney Plus, and we got Hulu, and then ESPN Plus, and then Disney Plus.
Are you posting
And
a
that's
live on Facebook?
We got all the
North
old movies, new movies, a lot of even like random
Oh, I
things.
know we kind of
Did you get it too?
that wormhole.
Yeah. And
So
so
wife and kid wanted it. I'm like, fuck it. And then they're like, oh, it has all Marvel shit. I'm like, all right, I kind of like Spider-Man. The rest of the Marvel characters suck, but why not?
and we're talking about obscure movies. More the movie The Rocketeer.
Yeah,
That's on Disney Plus.
Nice. That's the one where he farted in the tube, and it was a big bubble. That scene when you see the fart bubble come through the thing, you're like, oh, you feel that when you're watching the movie. Like, oh,
I last time I saw the movie was like when it came out, so
Yeah,
I
we
don't
were like
I
little
don't
kids.
I don't remember that part.
that was in the trailer. You don't remember that?
I haven't watched. I didn't have never watched the
But
trailer.
Disney's gonna have to do more than just Star Wars, Marvel, and
Did
Disney
you watch The
movies.
Mandalorian?
No, I don't watch. I've never seen a Star
That
Wars.
was good.
I
I've
heard
never seen a Star
You
Wars.
should watch
and I
them. They're good.
I would never watch a Star Wars.
They're
movie.
good.
something's in the front yard. What's in the front yard? Oh, man, what time is that? Message it. Did she say something or someone?
Oh, there's a fucking deer out there, bro.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I almost
Right
hit that motherfucker. Came in and coming in. He looked at me pissed. He was like, "What you doing, fat
Careful
boy?"
on the door. It might be right there.
There's a buck.
Um,
Oh, maybe we get this deer live there. Let me see what's up.
Yeah,
Turn the camera because Joe's about to get his ass whooped by a deer. Hold on. I should go out there and fight that motherfucker.
no, you're good.
I think I can
It's
take
got
a
those
deer.
hooves, and they'll go.
I think I can take a deer.
You think you can take a deer?
I said, hey, buddy, there is a doe.
Yeah, it's a doe.
A deer, female deer.
Yeah.
And they just, that's it on purpose.
Yeah, you did. You totally
Do
did.
you remember the one? There was a one Simpsons one. Homer was like, no. He was like, no. And and there was an actual deer, and Marv was like, a deer, a female deer. It was just so fucking funny. Now don't be singing that song the rest of the night.
It does have all the Simpsons on it.
No, they said I just read they fucked all of them up. First
Yeah,
19
they stretched
seasons.
them out.
You know, they got the aspect ratio of 16:9.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, back in the day, if you remember your old grandpa's TV, it was 3:4 ratio.
4:3.
But yeah, but if you see, remember an old school TV. But if you remember now, like movie screens are 16.
So they're all stretched out and distorted.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like
They
when
have to put in the black bars,
Yeah.
or cut off part of the image.
Mhm.
Right. Work.
it says it's not going to get fixed till 2020. So I got plenty. Yeah, I got plenty of time to not order that.
Well, that's
I
only,
got plenty of time.
that's only a month and a half away.
Yeah, you do realize that, right? We're fast tracking 2000 or 2020. Fuck. Yeah.
Yang 2020.
Man, the 20s are going to be fucking lit.
No, it fucking sucks when you expecting to check out in 2000 and you're still fucking around 2020. Yeah?
I just keep fucking existing. More money just keeps coming in and shit. It's pretty sweet, man. I'm waiting for some more money. I just want more money to keep going in.
I want more money.
It's sweet, man. All right, is it Dobie, man, Dobie's not here. Steve's not here. What's up with the regulars, man? Huh. Oh, well. What was we talking about? Miles Garrett. Were we done with topics?
We were way done with
That was
Miles,
ours.
bro.
It was 4 topics
We
ago.
done with 17 topics.
Did we have anybody in the damn death pool that died?
Nobody.
Carter
Nope.
was in the hospital.
It's a live pool.
Is he, was Carter?
But y'all did post that meme the other day of the chick with her legs spread and it was a wide open mouth.
I gotta stop coughing. I'm gonna get no more viewers if I keep coughing. That's the feedback I've got. No, but
That lady, the picture that the chick
in your
with the leg spray is in my death pool. So I got hope that she's gonna get killed.
Is that Janelle?
Yeah, I got hope that she's gonna get killed off and I'm gonna get some points.
There was a meme back in the day, and it showed Hillary's vagina, but it was Trump's head. It was
Yeah,
so
I
fucking
remember
horrible.
that.
It was horrible. I think I got it out of here. No, that's a work computer. Oh, not me. I mean, not work computer.
They're gonna be like, we need to see your work computer.
They're gonna go through my work computer. You know, after I get fired eventually, I'm assuming, and they're gonna find like the fucking HBO special working material. I just saved the memes and fucking jokes and shit. It's great. I think I got all my jokes saved there. I should probably back that shit up. Like I got a fucking giant joke file all on my work computer. I mean, I'm sure they will let me take it. Just email it to myself. Then they're like, "Why are you doing this for?" I mean, I've never made any money, so that's another cool thing too. Is I just say this is all volunteers. I never made any money off this. Oh, the only T-shirt I sold was I sold it to myself.
So you bought it.
Right. I just basically had it made. But I made $7 profit on that shirt though. It's still in the account if we ever need to flip it.
You're selling those shirts.
Yeah, they're on what's that? Teespring.
Yeah,
If you go-
Dennis wants you to stop coughing and saying you're ruining
If
the
you
show.
go-
Yeah, you should go buy one of the shirts.
No,
He's not gonna buy this. Nobody's gonna.
Why not? And then you wear it to Planned Parenthood. That's great advertisement.
no, it's
That would be
not.
horrible.
Yes, it is.
We
I love
treat
STDs.
STDs.
Planned Parenthood. That's fucking dope.
We treat STDs. We don't buy them.
If it wasn't for the STDs, you wouldn't have a job.
There was their cervical cancer screenings and things like that.
But still, it's a major part of your job.
Like 20% of what we do.
Put in 2 groups.
So what do you do there?
What do you like? My job?
Yeah, what's your job?
I'm a medical assistant, so I check people in, check people out, do like insurance claims and stuff like that.
Okay, so you sit behind the desk.
No, I also take patients back and do intake and other health information.
Everything before they see the nurse, she's doing
Administer medications, birth control, things like that.
stuff that doesn't require a, like.
The doctor.
Don't leave it. Fuck with this coughing, bro.
Well, there you go. Wonder why you're coughing.
It's not this. It's the
right
the air in the world circulates
It's
around.
the air in the road.
What it is, man? There's a fucking helium shortage in the world. Look it up.
Oh,
True.
Jesus Christ.
And
Seriously. So here's the thing, is that we get helium for processing like fossil fuels and that kind of thing. It's like a byproduct, right? What happens is whenever we use up the helium, whenever we use helium, put it into a balloon or whatever, sometimes we use it for different science research or medical things. Whenever it gets used for something, it goes in the atmosphere, goes to the top of the atmosphere, and the solar winds push it off the earth. Eventually, there's not going to be any helium left because once it's used, it's gone. It's not like oxygen or nitrogen or rocks or fuel or carbon or whatever stuff that kind of gets cycled through the Earth and eventually comes back down or whatever, it goes up and it's gone. So yeah, there will be a helium storage where eventually there won't be any.
So what's the problem with that? We don't breathe the shit.
No, but we use a lot of different like technologies.
Fucking the balloons for the parties, man. They got these helium
Party
tanks.
City is going to go bankrupt because no more heliums for the balloons.
Honestly, I don't see any problem whatsoever. Not Party City necessarily, but those, Halloween stores that pop up.
Yeah, but they don't do balloons.
No,
They
I'm
just
saying,
sell really shitty
that's true.
Costumes.
But I was just as a side rant. I'm just saying it'd be cool. If all
Yeah,
that
if you
shit
want to go
were-
as the street ghost, they got you.
Halloween costumes where
For
they
$75.
where they do the
Cheap
thinking,
plastic.
Fucking ridiculous.
where they do the thinking for you is not clever. Like, oh, I'm Doctor. You get the thing that says Doctor Howie Felter Snatch, gynecologist. Okay, that's a funny joke if you're telling it, but you didn't make up that costume. You didn't make up that idea. You know what I mean? So it's like there's no ingenuity in these costumes. It's like, oh, here's a priest with the fucking ukulele and a goddamn dreadlocks or some shit. This makes no sense. And if you have to explain your costume,
It's not funny.
it's not funny. Like, when I have a costume, the second you fucking look at me, you know what I am. You know what I mean? Because I do the thing. Basically, whatever people tell you what you look like, make that your costume. Like say, hey, you look like, I don't know, Don Rickles or some shit. Be Don Rickles for Halloween. That's just, it's so much easier, and it makes people love it.
Okay, Halloween was last month.
I'm just talking about Halloween costumes, man.
So anyway, helium, I had to look it up. There's 10 uses for helium, right? Just random things. It's not just balloons. So it's like treating, there you go, is respiratory treatments, treating asthma and bronchitis.
All
and
right, that's kind of important.
MRI magnets, high-speed internet, cable TV for like insulating things.
Okay.
Mobile phone, computer, and tablet chips, like in the manufacturing process. Making hard drives, cleaning rocket fuel tanks, microscopes, and airbags.
That's a lot of uses.
So-
It's a finite thing. So when we're wasting all this fucking helium on gender reveal parties. Speaking of gender reveal parties,
I swear to God, if you talk about the chick who farted the gender reveal, that was all set up, by the way. That was all made up.
I still love that video though. That's
I
funny
was
as
gonna talk
fuck.
about that, like, where the one lady got killed.
Yeah, there was a plane crash. Yeah, they did a
What are
fucking
you
gender.
talking about?
That one? I was talking about another one.
Which one? I think it's the same one. Which one were you
Where
talking about?
basically there's a gender reveal party, I think, in like Texas or whatever. And they did the thing where they put like tannerite, which is like the explosive, in like they use it ranges. So you go to like a rifle range, you
Right,
shoot
I
a
know
little
what you're talking
thing.
about.
Tannerite is what you shoot, it explodes. Well, they did that, but when they did it, they put it into like a tube, which turned into a pipe bomb, blew up, and killed grandma.
It's a boy, and Grandma's dead.
Yeah, you can roll it into it. or
And
just
then,
fuck it off.
but yeah, I saw the one where was an airplane too, where they were doing that, like a crop dusting plane was supposed to spray like, a pink or a blue mist, whatever country bumpkins do for fun, and the plane actually crashed.
So you get to see what color it was gonna be.
No, it was after they did the spray.
Oh, well, all right, so fuck it.
So they, I think they like the engine stalled because they went too slow. So they
It's a boy, and the pilot's dead.
right. So they stalled the plane and crashed. I think they died. I don't know if they died.
So, my daughter got her first tattoo.
Sweet.
I saw the picture you posted on the internet. What was
Was
it?
the
Did
one
it say
right
like
here?
sisters or family or
So
some
I
shit?
said love.
They're like
Love,
yeah.
okay.
happy.
The first tattoo is, hey, Julie, what was your first tattoo?
It's a moon on my side.
Okay, that's actually not bad for
How
a first
big?
tattoo.
Uh,
Couple inches. 3-4 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not actually for a first tattoo. That's not bad.
Now, how many tattoos do you have?
She's got a lot, right?
I have probably like between 13 or 15 right now.
She's tatted as fuck. I don't think you got more or less than Kayla does.
Less.
Kayla has her whole spider fucking gator arm or whatever.
Gator arm.
It looks like a gator. It's actually not too bad in one arm, but she should get it all filled in. But she ran out of
I mean, I figure
money or some shit. I can't remember.
at 16, that's a good age to get a tattoo if you want it. It's fine.
Kayla was 14.
That's way too young.
Yeah, not really.
What did she get?
You should be able to drive yourself to the tattoo
It
shop.
was a flower thing right here. It basically, literally, if you Google first tattoos with flowers.
And how did
it's the
she
first
approach
fucking-
this? Like, hey, Dad, I want a tattoo. And you go, all right, why not?
Well, honestly, it was just to shut her up about stupid shit back then. I mean, it was giving her the tattoo so I didn't have to fucking deal with her fucking bipolarness. But I mean, it is what it is. So I mean, probably led down a fucking spiral of awesome life choices.
And there's where it started.
Tattoos at 14.
Every week, there's
I got,
something that amazes
I got a funny story about
Joe.
that though. I got a funny story about that. The tattoo artist, her name was Trissy, I think her name was. Like short for Teresa or whatever. she's a bigger girl. She, like you say, bigger. Like you see her, you're like, okay, you know, she's like she's big, yeah, big.
All right, you see her, you go, damn.
Right, like black guys only are into her. Like,
Okay.
she's big. You know?
I was talking to my buddy about that today. Why is it only the fucking black dudes that are into the fat, ugly white chicks?
Well, it's like for some reason, but it's always been like this. Well, I mean, a lot of it's thickness too. You know what I mean? Like
I like a thick chick, but I don't want to look at you and go, damn.
well, and
There's
a lot of it too is some. I'm not saying all. This is obviously it's hard to talk about racial shit because it's not everybody. There's a decent chunk of people out there who don't want to work or whatever. Just want to be playboy and sort of over people, whatever. It's extremely easy to do that with a large.
I like watching Joe try and step around racial issues.
Right.
This is entertaining to me.
It's like a large white woman with fucked up teeth and 2 biracial kids is more than likely not going to leave you under any circumstances because where the fuck else is she going to go? So you ever heard that song? Never make a pretty woman your wife.
Yes.
Make an ugly girl marry you or whatever. It's that concept. You know what I mean? So. I mean, that's not all the time, but there's significant part of it. And there's white guys who do it too. It's not just black dudes.
So I went to a comedy show the other day.
Okay.
And who should walk in? By the way, complete bust of a show. Company didn't promote it. It was horrible. It was all comedians.
Yeah.
But my buddy, the stalker, walks in, John Hensler. And I go up, and I'm doing my typical routine. I got a few new jokes. I talk about how I told my daughter that C or a D- is just an effing drag. And I'm like, it's like you need to go at the club or at the bar, D-, but you take a couple drinks in, you put your hand underneath your skirt, and you realize what the F, that kind of thing. And he's like, that ain't even funny. That's just discrimination against trans people. Bitch, sit the fuck down. Like, seriously, dude. Like, there's 5 people here, dude. I'll take your ass out in the parking lot and beat your ass.
I read a stat that said only 25% of Americans know a trans person. Now, do you know a trans person?
Probably.
I'm trying. I mean, I know people.
I mean, I'm sure I do. It's just
You know-
I say things on stage, and that's just an act.
Well, the
I would never discriminate against somebody just to discriminate.
Oh, for sure. But the thing about
I'm sure I know gay people.
if you look up the stuff about the trans community, like look what it's. I mean, it's rare, but it's so hard to talk about because people are so. But the right wingers, the Trumpers, they're like, oh, it's a mental disease. I mean, you have to if you're born intersex, and you're confused, you can't help who you are. I'm not going to hate somebody just for that.
Be who you are. Don't shove it down my throat. Live your life.
Well, even then,
you don't have to justify shit.
But that small percentage of people, those the Ben Shapiro's of the world, they're so anti whatever that they're the suicide rates on trans people like even more than veterans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucked up. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's just a whatever board lifestyle. I mean, so. To be honest, there does need to be some awareness. I'm not saying we need to have classes when the kids are 5, but we have to, you got to talk about shit like that.
But again, it's just like with the whole school shooting things. It's teach your kids at home. I can teach my daughter how to respect you no matter what your preference is. All right, Tom has a boyfriend. That's perfectly fine. That's his choice.
You can't really say that though, because if you say that, teach your kids at home, then what if say Tom's in the Klan and I'm in whatever, and he wants to teach his kids racial values, that doesn't matter. There's certain basic human values that, I mean...
But to bring it into my daughter's school system and cram it down her throat like you have to accept these people, that's not necessarily how the world works.
Well, it's not...
Nobody's just going to accept you, but you're supposed to accept everybody else.
On the surface...
That's bullshit.
On the surface, you should accept people. Everybody. Until I find out that somebody's bad, or they fuck me, I'm always going to say this person's cool. I do that all the time. You know what's weed? I smoke homeless people, homeless dudes, just because they're cool. Probably just because I'm offering free weed, but they're just
that's the best run of the month.
Right. I was
like, the subway or the coffee.
One time I got loaded, and I left my car downtown. Well, I've done that many times. But I went off to work, and I got loaded downtown, and I left my car down there. So I had to go the next morning to go down there to get it. So I was fucking all over shit. So I got on the Rapid, and I went to the casino. I grabbed a couple beers at the casino, and then I walked over to where the car was. And there was this is when vape pens first came out, And so I was like, "Hey, wait, what is this?" Oh, he hit that fucker about 4 or 5 times. Dude. It was ridiculous. They say those
getting while the getting's good.
the vape pens are there might be something to that. that because there's not been any studies on the stuff itself. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie too. Like some of the weed vape pens, the what is oil it's called, that shit fucking that you can feel it burn like real high combustion.
Oh, I can't fuck with those
just the
vape pens.
THC stuff, or
It just you've seen
But even the nicotine ones, they're
Yeah.
fucking horrible.
they burn so hot. That's the thing with burning. That's why crack is so much worse for you than like other drugs. Besides the psychoaddictive properties, it burns at such a
Let's
high.
get a list of the drugs that Tom has done. Or that, never mind. Tom, we know. Never mind. I meant
I've never done crack.
Joe.
I've never done cocaine. I've been around cocaine out.
You've never done cocaine.
You've
I've
never
done
done
cocaine.
cocaine?
I've never done cocaine either.
I can't do cocaine. I know how amped I am. And dude,
Wow, we are a cocaine-free podcast.
wow, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Guys out there, if you want to chime in on how much cocaine you use, feel free. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that.
No, I've been around it, but again, I've never even like snorted pills or anything like that. It's just never been my bag.
My thing is, if it's legal, I'm gonna do that shit till I can't do it no more. But if it's not legal, I'm not gonna fuck with it. Like when I was in the guard, subject to drug tests and shit like that for weed. I wasn't smoking any weed, but now that weed's legal,
the beer is fair game at that point.
right. And there's so much product. If they would legalize weed for the military,
LSD.
I did do that once. This is not a funny story, but it's a funny story, kind of. Okay, so I was 19 years old. It's that summer '96. I get off of basic training. I come home.
I need one that's out.
Oh,
You took mine. All right, there it is.
that one doesn't work no
See, the
more.
problem
I
with
just
weed
bought that
versus like drinking, because
like
it should be
not lighting.
legal, right? But versus drinking,
Oh, no.
there's tests to see if you're drunk, right?
Right.
So you drink beer, whatever. If finding out at the time that you're drunk, you can test for it, breathalyzer, blood test, whatever, piss test. You know what I mean? But for weed, it's like the test is like, have you done it in the last month? It's in your system.
Right. So if I smoke,
So there's no test like if you're high right now. Like
Right.
there's not a test like, oh, you smoked weed, Saturday at the college game, but on Monday you're fine. You get tested on Monday, you did at some point. So there needs to be some sort of test to see that you're actively not high right now.
cops hate that shit, dude, because it makes them have to do their fucking job. All they would have to do before was like, oh, everything smells like weed. Come with us, criminal.
Right. So it's like there should be some sort of test to make sure those who should be high as a part of their duties, on work, actively working, there should be some sort of test for that. So at least they're gonna be like, you're not high driving a school bus or something like that. You know what I mean? But if you did it on the weekend, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It won't show up in the test.
Driving a school bus, you would have to be high.
And honestly,
To deal with the little shitheads, you would have to be fucking.
this is an
plastered.
unpopular opinion. I hear this from anybody but me. But you can drive cars high. You can do anything high, sober, not high people can do. Sometimes even better, honestly, because you're more focused. I wouldn't say, solve math equations, but when you're
He
high
can solve math equations, but he'll drive.
math equations, but if your creativity when you're using cannabis is so much more.
That's
bigger.
fine.
Can I get that lighter?
That's fine. If you're
I think one's tobacco and one's weed.
if you're
I just get bored, so I start lining up shit.
if you're an artist, that's fine. But if you're, a surgeon,
Well, I mean,
you don't need creativity. You need
all right,
fine motor
I'm
skills.
gonna shoot down that. I'm gonna shoot down that because let's be
I
honest here.
would rather my surgeon be high than drunk.
Let's be
But then
honest.
again,
Here.
he'll cut you open and be like,
I'd rather have be neither.
Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. Surgery, okay. And if you're a surgeon out there, I apologize. The machine does most of that fucking work. Those guys aren't sitting there with a scalpel and all that. They're sitting there behind a fucking screen with a little laser. The laser's doing all this shit with the accuracy and all that. Surgery,
But they're telling the laser exactly where to go.
it's all predetermined before they even go in there. Medical school doesn't even cost you $250,000 a year. You know what I mean?
Right.
There is most things at a hospital. I would say 90. I've been around hospitals many times. I've been in hospitals. I've studied them. I've had stays in hospitals. I've known people. Been to many hospitals all around the world. And 90% of tasks that are done in a hospital, I would say maybe 95. Advising you can look that shit up on the internet, and anybody could do. I'm going in. I'm wiping your ass, check your blood pressure, and telling you what's up for the week. Why do I need a fucking $250,000 doctorate degree where I destroy my whole life just to get that? That's why you go out there. All the people are like, oh, why there's so many people, doctors from India or whatever. It's because the only people can afford the shit to go there. And you get the best of the best of the best. They come over here to go to medical school, which is cool. I would do it too. But no Americans can afford that shit because they go to student loan debt. I mean, it's ridiculous. I would change that whole model.
We need
Dude.
to have universal health care.
Oh,
That's what I think.
we do. I mean, people.
There's no reason why there should be companies making $1 billion of profits just to be the middleman between you and your doctor.
Literally, it's like saying, okay, here's the lighter. This lighter right here is a cure to, I don't know, your shortness. It's going to give you a foot height. You'll be 6'6" if you're done. And then you're not 5'6", I'm just fucking with you. But
5'7".
But I paid, you know, say $2 this lighter. I'm going to charge this to you because I know that the government's going to pay for your health care. You know, and whatever, $200.
I'm an insurance company. I'll give you $180.
That's it. That's how the shit works. That's literally how the healthcare system
And
works.
then the person gets to pay $20 copay.
Yeah.
And then the bills go in stacks in the garage and nobody fucking pays. I'm going to tell everybody this too right now. Never pay a medical bill that's overdue. Fuck them. They will not do anything. Normally. Actually, they don't follow that advice.
But just look up like profits from like Humana and like Blue Cross Blue
It's
Shield, making billions of dollars.
You know, they wanted. I had Medical Mutual over a couple years ago, like $250 a paycheck. You know, what's like 300. You know, they wanted to up that shit $110 a paycheck.
This just in, my wife lost the poker game.
Was it regular poker or strip poker?
It's with my family. I hope it's not strip poker. We have some very ugly people in our family.
So hard to stop coughing. And hey, if you're out there, and you have a machine that can stop me from coughing.
I mean, I've got a little whale nebulizer I use for my 2-year-old.
Did you remember those?
With a little tiny mask.
Do they still make those vaporizers? When I was little, we had this thing.
They do.
It was a plastic bin. It's about no bigger than a cat litter box. And it was just whatever. But you have the unit, and you plug it on top, and it would just blast up water into the air.
Yeah, they got different ones.
That would be a humidifier.
A humidifier.
Shells is in the house. The vaporizer.
I was fucking with her hardcore today.
The vaporizer is, you guys are funny stories. The vaporizer is the same thing as a humidifier. But the vaporizer is a little cheaper.
You don't need a humidifier. You just need leave the bathroom door open when you take a shower, and boil some water for some pasta.
Boil some celery.
Yeah,
dude,
celery.
Boiled celery, man. If you eat nothing but boiled celery, you're gonna lose weight, bro.
Of course.
You're just fucking the pounds will shred.
I bet.
You know what the
That
fuck
sounds
thing is?
horrible.
I didn't eat anything today. I just thought about that. I had a coffee on my way to Michigan, another coffee on the way back from Michigan, and then I came home.
Shut his brains
And
out.
I think I felt I messed around on Facebook for a couple hours because what happened was, you know, the Miles Garrett shit broke this morning. So I from like fucking 7 after or whatever till I was just actually from not about an hour last night and a fucking couple hours this morning. I did nothing but talk shit.
This is the part of the show where we try to figure out what the fuck Joe's talking
He
about.
was on ESPN chat boards all day.
No, but I think there's a couple football trash talk groups I'm in on Facebook, and we were, I was just fucking lighting people up. And it's kind of fun, honestly, because I feel that the rivalry is back. Because Pittsburgh fans.
That's how I feel too.
Well, now that we're actually winning, because before they didn't care about us.
Right.
Granted, we were a threat.
Granted, the win helped us. It's not like we went out there and lost 35-10. Fucking.
We still didn't look very good though.
The defense was phenomenal.
Defense was good, but the offense was kind of.
Pittsburgh's defense is really good though. Pittsburgh's secondary. Honestly, I thought Baker did not throw one. I said before the game that if Baker was going to if we were going to win this game, no interceptions, 2 or less sacks. I think that actually happened. I think he might have been sacked
One sack.
But if you look at their 2 best players, T.J. Watt and Minka Fitzpatrick, fucking non-factors last night.
I like Watt though. Watt's
a beast. The T.J. and J.J. Open University, Wisconsin. Stud. So, hey, Dobie's in the house. All right, so we got the chick party going on. What is it with us? Man, for some reason, maybe it's because we're wholesome. We're like Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady. I mean, we're not that excessively attractive, are we? I mean, if you're out there in TV land, like
I don't know about you, but I'm sexy as fuck.
Like if you're in Ashtabula County or in Illinois or something, if you think we're attractive, chime in the chat and say who is the most person that, say your boyfriend didn't exist, all right? Pat, you don't have to worry about, well, obviously Melissa's going to say Pat, but if you're out there, because even if they weren't boyfriend, they'd say, who on the show do you want to be a boyfriend? She can just pick Pat again. You know what I mean? Because Pat goes back in the
how about Pat's not here today, so she can't pick Pat.
All right,
there you go.
No, Pat would, obviously she would probably pick the.
Why are you trying to sabotage your relationship, Joe?
I'm not.
They're still in the romantic stage. You're like, hey, which one of us is sexier? Not him, fuck him. Which one of us?
But we're all sexy bitches, though. I mean, if you think about it. There's fucking raw animal magnetism on this piece. So Dobie's like, Joe. So Dobie's always wanted me, even back in the call center, she wanted me. We used to fuck with people hard. Dude, there was this, we were in the call center once on a Saturday, and there was overtime going on. This is back years ago, 2012, 13. And she said something about, oh yeah, me and Joe were fucking to the side. He'd be licking my asshole. Dude, she said this like at work. Like nobody was. There was like 3 or 4 people like, what? I think to this day she still gets fucking people asking about that shit.
That card carrying member that eat booty.
Work is so fun, man. If I could have another job, I would just reapply at my work and then just get rehired. Instead of just getting some new other job, we're gonna train all these people. Nobody's cracking up right now. So if Sue was here, Sue would say that. Sue's probably still hungover from that awesome beating. A little bop on the head that Mason Rudolph of Gay-Nosed Reindeer. Jason Rudolph.
Yeah, I saw one of those memes today that said, if you think you're having a bad day, at least you didn't throw 4 interceptions and get beat with your own helmet.
See, I tried to say Don is like my bro, but he is a handsome dude. That's true. You are a handsome motherfucker, bro.
I'm very sexy, I know.
You got that, what's that? Like, that prison vibe? Or that vibe of like that guy who works in the kitchen at a bar? You know what I mean? Like, if I was to look at you, not with this, because this justifies you a little bit, but from like, remove this and this, both those, and like put like a Carhartt cap on you, maybe a teardrop right here, a little catchy right in there. You look just like those people. Every guy in the back of the bar is cooking the food. You know what I mean? Because you smoke already still. You probably have to lose some weight to qualify for the cook thing. But and also you got that jailhouse look. Like you kind of look Mexican a little bit.
This motherfucker.
I think it's because you're short.
Mexican.
So we can make the punishment racial. What's that? What does that mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. We got 6 viewers though. See, the later is we can't push it back too late though, because if we push it back too late, then fucking
We're here all fucking night.
right.
Yeah.
Right. It's not too how's that heater going?
Yeah,
Is it-
she's got the only.
Yeah, she fucking takes the heater over there and watches us on YouTube and not even fucking enjoying it or joining it in the conversation and shit.
She's trended a couple times. She's been I mean, when we had the Halloween party, she's been more active than some of the studio guests. Remember, like some of those chicks didn't say anything over there. Remember that?
Your Halloween party?
Yeah, all dressed up.
Yeah, we do cool shit around here, man.
It's so much fun, man. This is kind of like Wayne's World, but like
We wax each other.
yeah, we did the wax. Let's use the wax strips, bro. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do a wax strip right now.
Oh my.
I'm gonna do you, bro. I'm gonna do you in the back.
You're not. My hair just grew it from the back.
No, I'm gonna do
This shit was gone for like 6 months. I found a bald spot.
That's too cold.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, you rip off a fucking nipple fucking
That
around.
thing's that's gonna be rock solid. Like it's like glue. You're gonna try taking
It's
off.
gonna be like a mouse trap,
It's gonna be
bro.
like frozen Laffy Taffy.
dude. So here's okay. I just thought of something. All right, say you're somebody wanted to wax your teeth, but right there. There's no like they just fucking put it on there. What kind of money would you be talking they'd have to do that? That would hurt. You probably take.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hurt.
You would take some skin off the bottom of your ball sack. Now, chicks, you guys ain't got balls. You got inner balls. They're up in there called ovaries. I don't know why they call ovaries. It should be called inneries because they're in, not out. But whatever. So we got these balls, right?
It's oval like oval.
Oh, because they're ovular. Okay.
Yeah, ask the fucking Planned Parenthood woman over there. She knows this shit.
Right? She knows more about reproduction than you fucking forget. I just fucking all my job is just to pop and then that's it. 9 months later, it's a fucking kid. The chick has all that plumbing and shit. You know what I mean? The fucking ovaries and the uterus and all that. But where was I going with that? Was it two topics ago? Ah, fuck, I forgot. We're talking about ovaries.
Plumbing.
You're talking about waxing your balls.
Oh, the waxing. The ball. That's right. The ball
Waxing.
waxing. Ball waxing. Yeah. So chicks don't got balls, right? So you don't understand, man. That if you rip any skin from the balls, it gets stretched, it gets cut. That pain is magnified a lot because it's like that skin is so tender. You know what I mean?
And stretchy.
Yeah, you can't like if you were to joke around and people
It's like getting a paper cut in the web of your finger a little bit,
Like-
where it never really heals.
People-
because it's always moving.
There's this move called the bat wing. They showed it in the teabag. Yeah, they showed it in the movie Waiting. The bat wing.
That's a good movie.
You pull your ball sack out and it looks like a giant bat wing. And then when somebody comes around the corner, you're supposed to look at it. That was the point of the game was you show everybody your dick in different positions and then people see it at work. Not in my work. The movie Waiting. If you've never seen the movie Waiting.
That's a good movie.
Yeah,
you
would love Waiting.
You would love.
I would watch that movie tonight. That movie is funny as fuck. There's Ryan Reynolds in it. That shit's great. But dude, once that skin breaks, like if you just pull it out, just even joking like that, those little fucking testicular molecules, man, that shit hurts like a motherfucker if you stretch it out too much. If you get it cut or some kind of abrasion on there,
How are you cutting your balls?
we're talking
You
about
cut, like,
waxing,
3 times.
waxing balls. Or well, we're waxing tape, but somehow got up into the balls. No, the ball skin is the most sensitive skin in the whole body, man. That shit, if you get a cut on that shit hurts. Hurts like a motherfucker, man.
Even more than inside elbow.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You ever bump your elbow and it like tingles for a little bit
Yeah.
and you fucking can't move and shit? That's just ridiculous. What's
You
up,
got a
buddy?
nerve right there.
You ain't been talking about shit, man. What's up? This is a fucking.
I've been trying to figure out what the fucking road we're going down.
So we were talking about how much money would you need to get
Because this
before
just
you
jumped
before
around
you,
like a fucking ping
before
pong
you,
ball.
before you get your tank waxed.
Yeah, say, I was like, hey, I'm gonna put out a fucking yoga mat that we bought at Target right over there. You're gonna spread your legs up in there, you know, and sit back like you know when you do a somersault, but not, like a halfway somersault. You're stopping that position.
We need some stirrups.
Yeah, and somebody's gonna come in here and wax
I
your
don't know why
taste.
he's thinking about that.
Let him go on his tangents. It's funny.
I'll answer the teabagging question in a second.
What is the teabagging
She
question?
says, does teabagging feel good? I'll answer it. It's like Adobe. So
You're
I'll
the man of nuts on your forehead.
from a war helmet. How much would it cost you to get? Like, say we were doing it right now. What would
Oh, it's gonna cost a lot.
like,
You-
$50, $100?
no.
What if what if it was warm out?
Yeah. Say it's not cold. Say you got prime weather. Say we're in Aruba or Bahamas, somewhere. You're there with the pretty mama.
Dominican Republic.
Yeah, you just
and you don't get
You come
shot.
back from Key Largo and then you're heading all the way to Montego.
Montego.
You're like, baby, why don't we go to Kokomo? Then you find out you're out at Kokomo, Indiana, it's some goddamn RV trailer, because that's all Kokomo, Indiana is known for, is an RV superstore. Name one other thing in Kokomo, Indiana. There's no beaches.
There's a Walmart.
There's barely even a fucking river in Kokomo, Indiana. There's a whole goddamn song about it. There's no beach paradise in Kokomo. You took Indiana City and named it fucking a song. You didn't know that, did you? I know that because I'm a superstar. This guy.
Holy fucking shit.
You just spoke majority of
We
that
just went
song.
down a wormhole.
That's right. I love it.
That's what this show's about.
Once a week you go on these tangents where I just look at you like, what the fuck?
Let me go off. Let me go off camera. Stop coughing. Then I'll come back and answer the teabagging question.
So how much?
Come up with the dollar.
$20?
No, hell no.
50.
No.
100.
No.
500.
No.
The Drew Carey show said 700 people is what broke people think is a lot of money.
I'd have to say at least a G for my
$1,000.
I would do it for $1,000.
$1,000 bucks.
What's your price?
I don't know.
Is the person doing it, does she got big titties? Because then the price drops a little bit, especially if she's topless.
You get to pick any celebrity that can do it.
Oh shit, fucking $100. I'm kid up and do that shit. Because I'm gonna get some action. She's gonna have to fucking touch my bottom of it. So I mean, it's kind of like shit, you wanna do it? Shit, it's like this, dude. If you could go to the doctor exam and you could pick your fucking doctor, old guy or fucking hot chick, you're always gonna pick the hot chick as the guy, right? So why not?
It depends on what process or what procedure you're going
I don't give a fuck. If I can pick the hot chick to touch my balls, I'm picking the hot chick to touch my balls 10 times out of 10. You kidding me? But they don't do it like that.
Those got really cold hands because they usually do.
All right, so the teabagging question. Dobie asked, so does teabagging feel good? Now the question is, nobody knows because every time somebody's been teabagged, they've been passed out. Now it hurts emotionally the next day after you see the pictures, but that night you just don't know. So for those of you who don't know what teabagging is, it's where you take your testicle, your ball sack. When somebody's passed out, you put it on their chin or on their forehead, and you take a picture of it. You got to take a picture of it, it doesn't count. And then the next day you show
Yeah,
it.
it's like it never happened. It just
Right, chicks are they have to.
It's a frat boy thing, where there's a lot of guys.
Back in
But I'm sure women have been teabagged too. Have you ever been teabagged?
For women, it's called a clam dip.
That's disgusting.
They squat down like Tony, like a catcher, and they put the labia right on the top of the forehead or the chin, and it's called a clam dip.
Did you know what you were walking into?
No.
Back in Joe's days, they didn't have cell phones, so they take the little clip cameras.
Polaroids.
Polaroid.
Then have to go get it developed at CVS.
The Kodaks, all the time, the yellow Kodak. But after the cell phone came out, they back in the late '90s, man. I didn't go to college in the late '90s. I probably should have. But I mean, if you think about it, like the stuff back then and the stuff now,
How many times have you been teabagged, Joe?
I don't know, half a dozen maybe. And I drank a
The
lot.
ones he remembers, the ones that were recorded.
Yeah, I mean, is there physical evidence now? I don't think so.
If it wasn't recorded, it doesn't count.
They're those pictures are long gone. Like those cameras are probably thrown away. Like the batteries are being recycled in a facility or something like that. You know what I mean?
Shelly said no. In order to teabag the boss, have to go in the mouth.
No, it's just resting.
See, she's just talking from experience because she's had a lot of nuts in her mouth.
Well, I mean, if a chick's in her 40s, I would assume she's probably had 4 or 5
dozens.
4 or 5 dozen balls.
You do realize she just had her knees replaced, right?
Yeah, I was with you last night. Not like that. We went to the game together.
I brought this. No.
Keep popping. Not good for the rating. Hey, for Shelly, Dobie said. Have you ever, Dobie, if you were a goat, would you be a domesticated goat, like a pet goat, or would you be like a wild goat, like up in the Andes Mountains?
Would you be a goat that screams? Hear the screaming goats?
Let's hear your best goat. Do a goat.
No.
He's gonna be like Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady. That fucking OBJ should never gave Tom Brady those cleats. You see that shit?
Okay.
What's up, man? You gonna fucking you show prep before the show, or you gonna fucking participate or what? This fucking guy.
I don't even know where to go with what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just letting you roll down this road. And I'm just like, Shelly wants to know if you think it'll be safe for her to go to the game in PA.
Why wouldn't it be? I mean, you act like it's gonna be a mafia thing. I mean, as long as you're not talking shit to people, you're fine.
Is it helmet day at the stadium?
That'd be funny. No, but I really want to go spam Mason Rudolph, bro. I want to fucking look up his address. No, here, hey, if anybody's a lawyer out there,
send them a bunch of little Browns helmets, you know, the quarter ones.
No, but
just send them a whole box.
Listen, if you're a lawyer out there, I need to know something legally. If I just start mailing shit, it's not threatening, nothing threatening at all, just mailing shit to somebody randomly. Like, say I mailed.
I think it would be kind of harassment.
So, I mean, not all the time, but say I mailed Mason Rudolph, you know, a brand new pair of beige socks. Nothing to do with anything, just I mailed that motherfucker a pair of beige socks.
He's got a P.O. box. He sent it to him. He sent it
2 weeks later, I send him a matchbook or something like that.
What would the fucking point of this be?
To fuck with him, because he's a fucking asshole. Mason Rudolph.
No, you know what you're doing? You're giving him free shit, Joe.
I would do.
He's gonna be like, oh, I got a pair of socks.
I was saying that to be silly, but fuck with this cough, dude. It's gonna kill ratings. Just go.
You got to quit. You gotta slow down. Man cannot live on THC alone.
I got one speed, man. Let's go.
We noticed.
I probably should get some food though. I told you earlier I didn't eat all day. If you're out there and you got some food, bring it to me because I'll eat that shit. What was the last place you ate?
What did I have? I had a Philly steak earlier.
Did you go to Jersey Mike's?
No, I don't do that fucking shape bullshit.
Where'd you go? Burger or Mr. Harold?
No, I went to the hood spot.
Oh, like one of those little stores that says panini or haninis and shit like that.
No, not that fucking ghetto.
The 130th Bel Air shit. Dude, 130th Bel Air is so good. When I was in, I worked at Pizza Hut back in '94, and they had their delivery zone is the one in Brooklyn, in Parma, where, you know, the one right now, I don't think it's there anymore. You can check that place. It used to be the Long John Silver's is right next door. And so their delivery zone covered the Bel Air Gardens.
Melissa was going to make some buff chick dip.
Oh, nice. Oh, next week,
when are we doing our rap battle? That's what I wanted to ask you.
Oh, well, we can't do it here because the show's doing this there. We'll do it next week with Peg here. But wait. Next week, I want to do a Frozen 2 comes. You see that?
Stop fucking pointing your finger at me.
You're one of those guys? Somebody's pointing at me. Those people are stupid. It's just a fucking point.
So you have to, instead of doing this kind of,
but it's awfully violent that you keep doing this.
You have to give him the knife hand to point.
Okay, just do knife hands. All knife hands.
Now, what was you saying?
Next, Frozen 2 comes out next week, so I want to have an anti-Frozen party, bro. We just do adult everything.
Yeah, like have heated this motherfucker for once. That'd be a great anti-Frozen party because it gets any colder, we're gonna be fucking frozen too.
Got the heater, that was gonna work.
The heater on her.
It's actually just kind of like pointing at the couch. I have to sit closer.
Well, someone should get it.
But all right, 3 topics. If you're out there, 3 topics. What were we talking about? Not the rap battle. You're talking about something else.
Frozen heat.
The frozen party.
Food.
Yeah. So what we do is we get a margarita machine. We ain't even gotta plug that fucker in because it's so cold. You know what I mean? It's probably Oh, if you're out,
turn.
You know what's a great margarita machine? A fucking blender.
look up. If you're out there, look up what the temperature is going to be next Thursday or next Friday.
Cold as shit.
It's probably gonna be cold. This week, so we get like a frozen drink machine. We have snowball fights. What other shit involves cold things? We can have a snowboarding track put in here.
Snow boobies?
Snow movies. Snow movies are awesome. See, the cool thing about titties is when it's cold, them nipples are always hard as fuck, right? That's awesome. I like that shit. If you're out there and you got some titties,
This poor girl over there is just like, what the fuck did I walk in?
no, see the thing, man, I'm like this on Facebook all the time. It's
Did
like,
you expect a sophisticated show?
I know Jess.
we got degrees and shit, bro. He went to fucking Cleveland State. That's one of the top 50 schools in Ohio. So don't fuck with this guy.
In Ohio.
I went to Job Corps, bitch.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I remember the advertisements for Job Corps. You good?
Yeah, it's too small for me.
All right, roll it over.
Roll another one.
Roll it up. I was listening to the song. I Got Five on it, and if you listen to the lyrics in that song, it's just so ghetto. He's like, or he like wants to smoke with chicks, but they like can't even like he wants them to put in money before they'll smoke with them. It's like just smoke with them, man. Why would you smoke with these people? Like who gives a fuck?
I never actually listened to the lyrics like that close.
Well, that song for some reason just comes in the rotation on YouTube upstairs.
Oh, bullshit. It don't magically pop into
No, I always play Afroman. I like Afroman because of the high song. That song's fucking hilarious.
YouTube random plays on rotation. You've got a playlist of like 4 songs.
Right.
Because it's like my favorite part, and I posted this on Facebook, but my favorite part in the Afroman because the guy's like, I was gonna pay my child support, then I got high, and the guy in the background's like, no, you wouldn't. That's so me. That's fucking hilarious, man.
Do you owe child support, Joe?
No, actually, my one goal in life was to never pay child support. I'm kind of halfway there because the kids are fucking what 9 and 10. Not that I'm planning on breaking up with anybody anytime soon, but I mean, I'm never, if you marry the woman, you don't want to pay child support out here. Listen,
backtracking.
no, I'm saying if you don't want to pay child support, here's what you do: you stay married to the woman. That's it. You stay married to the woman, and you don't have to pay child support. Like it's so easy.
You still have to.
This
If
motherfucker
you're
right here,
separated,
man.
There's still court-ordered child supports, even if you're just separated.
So what are these stories, man? You said you had stories, and then you never told the stories.
Stories about what?
About yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, so we're leaving.
Well, about Shelly, you said.
No, we was leaving with the Uber, and we were both with these guys, and Shelly had this cup, this Browns cup. Imagine this is a Browns cup. They were selling the mugs. You get a mug of hot chocolate for $8. You drink the hot chocolate, and they give you a free pop at the concession stand. It's a pretty good deal. A lot of people bought them. So we were sitting there. There was 5 of us, and there's 3 of these mugs. One was Shelly's, one was Alyssa's, and the guy had one. Oh, no, actually, Shelly had one, and then each of the guys had one. There's 2 other guys that weren't with our group that were there. And we were leaving in the Uber. Shelly sat in the front, me and Alyssa sat back. This guy, right before we got, this guy comes running out. He had a mug. He comes running out. Fucking takes a face plant right in the fucking curb, dude, right in front of everybody. I was like gonna go over and help him. Like, you okay, man? It's like I got, when guys fall down, trying to be all cock strong.
You already have to jump up, make sure no one saw that shit.
Dude, I guarantee you that motherfucker's waking up this morning sore as fuck. And the funny thing was that wasn't even Shelly's cup. He thought it was Shelly's cup, but he was running. It was like his buddy's cup, or the other guy was there with him cup. So they got a free extra cup, and this guy fell at face plants. It was fucking hilarious. It was a lot more funny when you seen that shit live, dude. Oh my god! It was because it was like 3:45 in the morning or 3:30 in the morning. It was so late. So what's up with you, man?
I'm freezing, bro.
You're not that cold. You're
I'm wearing some thin ass pants. I kind of underestimated how cold the garage
You're a
was.
little bit over 250 pounds.
At least she got socks on your sandals.
Yeah, I'm still rocking sandals. I refuse to
Socks
put
and
shoes on.
sandals.
Socks and sandals. I get a VA appointment on Monday for I think it's ortho. And they try to give me some kind of insert. I don't know how it's gonna work because if how big are those inserts? Like if the insert's that big, I'm gonna get these shoes like this big.
Oh, you gotta get the big medical.
Should only be like 6'6".
Look at Frankenstein.
I'm gonna get. You know what I should do if they give me the
Frankenstein.
if they give me the fucking old dude New Balances with the giant platform adjustable orthopedic heel. What I need to do is just get a big covering that looks like a Chuck Taylor or something. That way, people will think I like size fucking 16 feet. You know what they say about guys with big feet. So I'm liking this road. Like this could be open many paths for the whole journey.
Until you get shoes so big you look like a clown.
Right.
Sideshow Bob.
Ronald McDonald. That's a great show, Simpsons. Yeah, but that whole Simpsons fucking Disney Plus thing's bullshit, dude. I don't agree with that.
I wasn't planning on watching The Simpsons for that.
Honestly, I just watched
And then
it.
they put up every episode except for the one with Michael Jackson in it.
Really?
Yeah, that's the
Where he
only
sings
episode
Happy
that-
Birthday to Lisa?
Yep.
Lisa,
It's called,
Why would they not post that? That was a good one.
What is that
You
episode
have rights to
called?
it.
Really?
Stark Raven Dad.
Yeah, because he used a pseudonym on the thing, and he used his name.
No, he used Michael Jackson.
No, he didn't. If you look at the credits, he did not. Oh, we have to 8 viewers. Congratulations, welcome to the new viewers.
But they announced it as Michael Jackson.
No, it was
one where Homer goes
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
insane
yeah.
asylum.
Yeah,
and he's Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, the guy. Well, in the show, there's this guy. He looks, like you pretty much, but he has a real high voice, So he pretends he's Michael
Maybe he
Jackson.
looks like me.
The same, pretty much. I mean, if
He
you
looks
look at,
like you plus like 50 pounds. He looks like
no, if you were
looks
bald,
like you.
Fuck you.
all right, we're
I
gonna.
saw that one coming.
No, he's like no. You have to think he's completely bald and no
He's a
facial
bald
hair.
fat guy.
Well, he has no facial hair too. So,
Boom.
so out of
Don't ever fucking boot me again.
boom, wham with the right hand. Yeah, he's looking good too, man. Fucking, they were.
I don't know. I don't watch basketball.
You should, man. You like to watch. She doesn't like basketball. I love basketball. Basketball.
I don't have time to watch that shit.
It's like 2 hours.
That's what I don't like about it.
Well, it's just too fast.
If they're constantly at the basket, about to score a point.
What I don't like.
Where's the thrill or the excitement about that? At least like Browns games, they're third and long, and they got 25 yards to get a first down. It's exciting because there's anything could happen.
I don't even
Versus
think
a basketball game,
anybody can get a shot from the floor at any point. I mean, it's kind
they're gonna get 2 or 3 points every 20 to 30 seconds at the most.
The thing, how I would fix basketball, what I don't like, I would just eliminate the 3-pointer. Because it's gotten down to such a science. They got these shooting
You
academies.
want basketball to be good, make it full contact.
They should make it so a half court is a 5-pointer. That's it.
I would. That'd be kind of cool if they're gonna add a 4-pointer or 5-pointer, make it half court.
Half court's 5-pointer and 7 from the opposite side paint.
Oh, like the foul line back. That's 4 points. No, 5 points from the foul line back. The half court to the foul line is 4 points, and then 3-pointer.
Yeah.
That'll be kind of cool. But yeah, the Cavs been fucking pretty awesome, man. Tristan Thompson's having a good year. I think he's in his contract year.
Well, that's why he's ready to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
I just noticed your hat too. That's
Oh.
I like the Ohio State flag.
$5, man. You get this $5 at Lids right now. It was $10 and they dropped it down. I like this. It's a got the regular
Well,
Cavs
I like
logo
the
in the back.
Ohio State flag.
Yeah, it's the Ohio flag and then the fucking Cavs logo in there. I love
So I hate Applebee's.
Why? I like Applebee's.
I don't like Applebee's.
It reminds you of the 90s. Well, okay, would you say Applebee's is better or worse than like
Chili's.
Chili's or
I
Red
like
Lobster?
Chili's
I
better.
don't think I've ever had Chili's.
Chili's is better.
What was the place with the frozen ice cream?
Oh, that was Chili's.
Chili's.
Oh, Chi-Chi's.
Chi-Chi's.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Have you ever? I made frozen ice cream before. It's really easy. You just fucking take
Well, all ice cream's frozen.
No,
You're
no,
talking
no,
about fried ice cream.
deep fried ice cream.
Yeah, deep fried
Yeah,
ice
I
cream.
made that before. It's actually really good, man. Just fucking.
I'm lactose intolerant. I can't eat dairy.
You're just completely intolerant. Period. Much less lactose. Like you don't tell.
I'm very tolerant.
Most essentially, Chili's better. Out of those, okay, that's a good question. Everybody out who's listening, we got 8 people now. What's your favorite?
I was in the middle of
style?
saying something. Dude, every time I try to say something, you cut me off and you go, why ain't you talking? Because, motherfucker, you won't let me get a sentence in.
My undiagnosed ADD is what drives the show.
All right, let me ask you. For casual dining, Applebee's, Fridays, Chili's, whatever, what's your favorite restaurant?
Yeah, if you and the wife were gonna go out and have one drink apiece and an appetizer, you
I
got
don't drink, Joe.
Does Carrabba's count? Or is that too fancy?
No, Carrabba's is in that same ilk. I would say.
No, Kraven is a little more expensive, like
A
Olive.
little,
Yeah, it's like an Olive Garden. It's so good.
Olive Garden's casual
Although, Chi-Chi's.
Fuck Olive Garden. I don't like
Chili's has
Olive Garden.
really expensive margaritas.
I don't like Olive Garden because
10, 11
I'm like a
bucks a
sandwich guy. I like sandwiches.
I don't like
and
Olive Garden because they don't give you crackers with your soup.
No?
No, that's a deal
piece.
breaker.
Dip your bread in there.
Fuck that.
Fucking breadsticks is
No. You have to have crackers with soup.
dipping dipping the breadstick.
Did you just ill crackers with soup?
Yeah, I like just my plain soup. or
Oyster
dip,
crackers
Like,
are
bread in it.
Oyster crackers are phenomenal. You know what I used to do when I was little? I would take a
Can I
piece.
finish my fucking story, please?
Well, see, you always interrupt my thoughts and shit, and
No, your thoughts interrupt my
I used to
story.
take a piece of American cheese and fold it into 4 ways. You can fold up a piece of cheese, and I used to take like 3 or 4 oyster crackers, smudge up with cheese, and yum it in my mouth.
You know what's really good? My brother showed me this when I was younger. Was you take Ritz
What I
crackers,
was trying to
then you
say,
spread
is
peanut
that
butter and jelly on the Ritz cracker,
Applebee's
and
has
you make a little
25
peanut butter and
cent
jelly.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
boneless wings.
All right, what's the wrong with the
They're
Applebee's?
really good.
We're trying to disparage businesses here.
I'm just gonna let these here.
Ah, score 2 podcast.
Now, see, they're gonna be wondering why they get 25-cent boneless wings, but then you would have listened.
Wings, what?
To that. Oh, I was just finishing my thought.
Okay.
No, Applebee's has 25-cent wings right now. 25-cent boneless wings. That's all I was gonna
It's like for the season, or is it like a specific
That's probably
day?
special for the month, I would say. You know, they're doing the dollar margaritas and the dollar
Right.
Long Island. It's probably the.
But we went to Applebee's yesterday and got some wings and shit. That's all I was trying to say.
What flavor?
What do we get? Buffalo. Me and the wife went. We don't go out to dinner too often without the kids. So
Don't go out to dinner too often. All right, if you're on the show and you want to detect the lie of the show, please call in. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. That was too easy, bro. That was funny.
What about
You gotta admit that
Melissa
shit was
was saying
funny.
Longhorn or Outback? I've been a Longhorn in a long time.
I like out.
What's the place with the peanuts on the floor?
That's
That's
Longhorn.
Outback.
Yeah.
No, that's
No.
What's the one in Brooklyn? That's Longhorn.
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas
Texas
Roadhouse.
Yeah, that's just dirty.
Yeah, the thing
Well, I
I'm
think that's the whole fill or the whole
Yeah,
fill they're
they
going
got-
for.
They got so many people working at the Texas Roadhouse. So you walk in, there's like 80 workers like right there, man. I don't like when restaurants have too many workers right there.
Oh, I went to Cracker Barrel too. They're fucking country fried steaks banging, just for the record.
You gotta get the dumplings. Get the chicken and dumplings. from the
Sarah got that. I don't care for chicken and dumplings.
Remember Family Guy? Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Which Cracker Barrel did you go to? The one in Brooklyn? You remember
Yep,
this?
the one where the people
We got
killed.
shot up.
Yeah. The guy shot the lady and then drove around the building,
He
shot
shot
her
the
again.
kids.
Yeah, and then he fucking just took it off.
He killed the two kids. No, he killed
Oh,
himself.
did he kill himself? Oh, that's right. He rolled around again and killed himself. Right?
Yeah, he killed the two kids, her, and then killed himself.
What do you think they did with that video? Like, you know that video exists.
But no, the one kid survived.
That's sad.
Yeah, like, why would you, man, if something is that bad, we gotta, like, murder your partner? Like, that's so ridiculous. Just move on, man.
Some people can't move on though.
Yeah, that Chickenoki, though, that's a super.
The house that I grew up on, 2 houses down, a dude was stalking his girlfriend and ended up shooting and killing her. She went out and got a gun for protection, and I just messaged the girl the night before, and I'm like, get the fucking gun out of your house. She's like, oh, I got it, don't worry. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Women love harder than dudes. That dude's gonna come in and take that gun from you, kill you. And the next night that shit happened. Freaked me out. I'm like, holy shit, I told that bitch she was gonna die, and she died.
Huh.
But yeah, he shot her like 13 times.
Why would you, I mean, like, be on
My
three
niece
is-
pulled up and she was hanging out on the screen door dead.
Wow.
What, this is right by the house you stay in now?
No, the house I grew up in.
Oh,
2 houses down from the house I grew up in.
oh so where did
Which
you,
my niece owns now.
you live on Payne, right?
Yeah.
So
It's on Payne Avenue.
you grew up on Payne too?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Melissa's saying that her and Pat went to Applebee's tonight. Got the fajitas.
It says
Disappointed they weren't sizzling when they came out.
Well, it's not.
That's the whole exciting part about fajitas.
That's the fajitas are spectacular.
You read that just like a female would.
He read it like exactly like a Saturday Night Live sketch would be. We should do an improv show too. Like people give us a topic, we act it out.
So bad.
You need to get a comedy show going,
We
man.
do, man.
Well, again, just like with the audio version of the podcast, I can't hold your hand through life, Joe. You're gonna have to step up and fucking do some shit.
We got time, man. I'm only 42. You're like, I mean, what, at most 50. You know what I mean? You're a little older than you look because time has done some things to you. You're like one of those old oaks in the forest. Like if you ever
Fuck you, Joe.
Old growth forest.
yeah, you ever been to like fucking what's that park? Grand Tetons Park. I like that word Grand Tetons because I like titties and shit. It just sounds funny. Like let me see your Grand Tetons. But there's that Mammoth National Park out in California. Is that what's called Mammoth? No, that's Mammoth Cave.
Do you think of Redwood?
Yes, Redwood. You're like,
Redwood with the big giant redwood.
you're like an
trees
old
that
redwood, but like
I have no clue what the fuck they're even talking about.
Redwoods are like as big as a house.
Yeah.
basically,
But you're like a miniature version of that because you're not really tall. Because you're aged though. You've aged a lot since you were little. Because you don't sleep. You don't sleep at all.
You age faster when you don't sleep.
That's
you know
true. That's true.
I've been like this since I was a kid.
When you go to sleep, that's a horizontal time accelerator.
like literally, my parents would have to sleep in shifts because I would get up and walk out the house in the middle of the night.
Now, are you the same? When you were a senior, did you go to you went to high school obviously? When you were 18, are you the same weight then, more or less? No, like what
no,
weight were you?
I was way less. I was like 240.
All right, so you weigh what? You say? Well, obviously you're bigger than you were 18. Shit, all that.
I think everybody is.
So I'm like, believe it or not, I was 235 in senior year of high school. I'm like 240 right now, so I really.
Do you weigh more than you used to in high school?
She just graduated high school. 2 years
Right.
ago.
Well, yeah, you're only like fucking 3
Yeah.
years out of high school.
Yeah, this question's not even valid for her.
Her fucking ink ain't even dry on her diploma yet.
Like if she was going for a master's, she would still be in school, bro.
No, I'm
With
still going
bachelor's.
for my bachelor's.
I still going, yeah,
Science.
oh, that's right, yeah.
She's like, I am in school.
She would be on
Dumbass.
her first enlistment. She'd be on her first enlistment.
That's true. But I could not do the service anymore. Like if I had to go back, there's no way. Like it's convoluted as I am now about the world. There's no way I can go back and fucking deal with it. I mean, the thing with the service is
Could you imagine us like fucking getting deployed somewhere? They'd be like, all right, we're going. No, we're not. And I'll tell you why.
Fuck you.
Because this dude's stoned and talking about some shit we don't understand. We're not going nowhere.
Well, I'd be back at fucking entertainment.
Tell them like, come on, we're good soldiers. I'm like, that's walking. I ain't doing that shit.
Dude, the
Well, we
Marine.
can run the USO.
So we'll be Ubering.
Believe it or not, in Iraq, it kind of was like the informal. There was the Army was in charge of it. They had the two USO liaisons, Sergeant Hawkins and this other dude. But we, because if the Air Force guys would, the celebrities would come through, Chameleonaire, well, we got the Z list. Chameleonaire and fucking Smash Mouth would come through and all that. We had to process them through, so we were the kind of the USOs. If you want, they said if we wanted to like see them or meet the celebrities when they came through, they just let us know. We can have a whatever. But I'm like, what the fuck? I'm more famous than Chameleonaire is right now.
You'd be good at running the TAPS classes down.
Well, I would
TAPS is when you get out, you have to go out through all these courses. You're like, oh, this is how you become a civilian now. You're gonna have to, not punch people in the face. And
if they had if there was a base up here, I would do it on a CJ in a fucking second. Like, so that's literally perfect for my skill set.
So they really have a class to teach you how to go back into civilian life.
oh yeah,
Oh,
so,
you got to. It's so different.
I remember specifically it's like doing applications and wearing a suit and making sure you're not militaristic with people, that kind of stuff.
Right, like you get people who are in the service for 20, 30 years, and then they get out, they just don't know how to adjust, man. Because it's like active duty military is so much different than regular life. Like say Tom's like an E8 or E9, and he's walking out, talking enlisted, they will snap and do whatever he says, like in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You put somebody like that, and say you put them up at a Best Buy, and they're yelling at people to do stuff. I'm like, oh, I'll get to it in a second. Like, no, you know what I mean? They're gonna freak out. It's so
it's a high
much different.
suicide rate too. There's a lot of guys that get out after like 20 years and they just can't adjust.
It's like when people get out of prison, they just can't get they come back to society. And it's like,
and then there's no option to go back in. It's like you've done your time. You can't do any more time. You've reached your limit. Like you have to get out. You can't come back in the military.
See, that's fucked up. They just throw you all out like stray dogs.
well,
they
they have
retard
class.
pay and all that.
Oh, yeah, you got money.
Yeah, but a lot of good money is doing when you're batshit crazy.
At least it keeps a roof over your head.
Yeah,
Can't be none of your than squirrel shit walking through society.
well, I mean, it's
Lots of people do that.
the whole combat to civilian thing is a big thing too. I mean, you get these guys out there, dodging fire patrols and what's those IEDs and shit like that.
IEDs, and then you got some kid,
18, 19 years
year-olds
old.
in class. That was a big adjustment too. Was getting out of the military and going back to college.
That's why I'm
That's a big one,
so glad I went guard because like I got to see the how it worked first, and I deployed when I was way later, right?
Yeah.
Like I only did my 2 weeks and all that when I was E1 through E5. And once I got like E6, then we get to E5, then I get some rank. Then that's when I deploy. Because I don't want to be doing the shit jobs. Because if you deploy on a fucking trip like that, you'd be throwing bags or you're doing shit details in the cargo ramp or something like that.
We all know Tom don't like real work.
Look at
Or Joe.
Melissa's.
What does it say?
What's
It
your-
says, a lot of work and dedication. A lot of it's mental.
Since I'm starting
It
dating Pat,
says, I gotten bigger through the years though. Lost about 100 pounds. Congratulations. A lot of work though, dedication. It's a lot mental. But since I've started dating Pat, I've gained about 5 pounds.
well, they say in
That'll do that to you.
in a relation.
Did y'all see the video I posted? Tell me that dude don't look like Pat.
Oh, with the
Super
elbow
Hoopin'?
on the
Yeah.
on the mic.
Tell me
Yeah.
that don't look like Pat.
Yeah, I thought it was bad.
Yeah,
Did he break his shoulder or his arm?
No, he does. That's what he does. That's all he does.
Okay.
There's a ton of videos of it. It's called
Okay.
Super Hoopin'.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I've never seen it.
I mean, I physically know I can get down to 200. I know I can get up to 300, but I mean, I'll stay at 240. Man. It's fucking perfect. You know what I mean? With the weight loss and all that.
It'd be safer if you get in a car accident.
Yeah. If you lose a leg, it's like 40 pounds.
And if you ever get burned, there's lots of places you can take skin grafts from. A lot of extra real estate.
It's true.
I'm done for the night.
Like if we were to take a spear, put it right through your head, and we were to harvest your organs and this stuff in here, we could make that into some commercial grade dog food. And all these homeless dogs, they wouldn't have any issues, but you can feed all of them.
Lanterns, because they can whale oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have a Don oil whale. What if we found out that if we
Tune in again next week.
if we use
I'm
your
done with
blubber,
this shit.
use your blubber.
Jen,
For a
I'm gonna
lamp.
take off.
All right, we'll see you,
I
Julie.
gotta work in the morning.
All right, for sure.
Bye,
Take it
guys.
easy.
Bye.
All right.
Nice meeting you.
We have to. Wait, I was talking about the. What did they close? Oh, next week, the Frozen show.
Yeah.
The anti-Frozen show. I don't drink, so.
Probably just work on getting a heater.
Yeah. I should have a better
Because
heater.
we might really be the Frozen show next week.
Congrats to, thank you to Julia for stopping out today. Danielle and whoever's out there listening, if you're out in Escondido County or somewhere out there in the middle of nowhere and you want to come out to the show,
Come out and kick it with
Come
us in
see
the garage
us.
and freeze your balls off.
come see us at the show live. We should have food next week. I gotta get something to eat, bro.
Should I show them the couches?
Yeah, so the Browns won.
Yeah, let me show you the couches. Where you guys can sit.
Get infected. That's it.
Where you can sit on the show.
Yeah,
Look at these sweet
You can
couches.
sit in this luxurious setting. Oh, that was my fucking toe.
Sorry.
golf and shit. Oh yeah. All right,
And
so
then there's the heater.
get infected. Not with actual STDs as we should. Say every week shows respiration purposes only. Zero's a big fucking once, dude. Like this is like 3 times the size of China. But yeah, so join us every week. Like and subscribe, as you say.
Yeah, good.
And
Luckily, my feet are fucking frozen.
I don't think I actually stepped to
No.
wait on you.
we will talk to you, beautiful people, next week. Go Browns, get infected. We'll see you next week.
We're out.
And we're not clear yet.
Patreon.
Oh yeah, do the Patreon.
Patreon.com/.
Boom.